Hey guys, welcome back to Marsh Forever. My name is Tiana, and in today's video we're going to be doing a decorate with me, and we're going to also be painting. Ooh Lord, it's going to be a lot. So if you're new here, my husband, son, and I just moved into our dream home, and we are just starting to decorate our home to make this house our forever home. So if you're new here and you love all things home decor, DIY, that white, black, and gray aesthetic, as well as clean with me's, please be sure to hit that subscribe button to join our Marsh Forever family. And if you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. So I did purchase a few more things for his room. I'm going to show you those really quick. And then we're going to start by adding the light fixture in his room. And then we're going to just take paint. And I might come back tomorrow once the paint has dried and do the drawing and decorating. Okay, so first I had to go to Target, of course, and I just picked up this little fake plant for him. It's a small one to go on his little black round table. I also picked up 4 more of these storage bins. These were $5 from Target, and the plant was 10, if I didn't already say that. I also picked up this little room essentials pillow for him. He's not really a pillow person, but it's good for the look and the finished look of the room. I also then went to Home Depot to pick up his paint. This is the Rust-Oleum chalkboard black paint. It doesn't say what finish it is, it just says writable erasable finish, so it's matte essentially. We then got these plastic drop cloths, we don't get any paint on the floor. We also got this little kit. It was like under $25, which is awesome. It has the small roller, 2 of the big rollers with 1 handle, a paintbrush for like edging and stuff, and then the liner, as well as aluminum actual like paint, what is it called, like a little paint tin, I don't know. And then last but not least, we got this little light here. It's like $18 from Home Depot. We're choosing to do these like commercial electric lights. 1, because they're super easy to put up. 2, you can change the color of the light, so it goes from warm white all the way to daylight. We always put it on daylight, but we could change it to warm white if, you know, we wanted to. And I want to take my time with choosing light fixtures. I don't want to rush and do that and just get something from Home Depot because it's safe and I know it's going to work and blah, blah, blah. I really want to get something that I actually like. Like, we put up the light in the living room so quickly because I've been wanting that one for a long time, so I knew I wanted that one. I'm not really sold on what I want in his room or any other room. Also, I want to wait till the summertime to see how warm these rooms get, to see if he really needs a light fixture that involves having a ceiling fan. And if not, I don't want a ceiling fan. I really don't, because like Eric has allergies really bad. I don't know if Chuck's gonna have allergies, and I feel like ceiling fans, in my opinion, make it worse, in all honesty. Anyways, that's all that I got, and so let's just jump right into doing the decorate with me. Alright, here we're just putting in the little anchor for the canopy, and we're trying to make sure that we drill it very securely, so if he tugs on it, falls on it, pulls on it, it doesn't like fall out of the ceiling. And so right here I am actually putting up the ceiling light, and the first thing you want to do when it's a brand new pre-wire is strip the ends of the wire. So I'm stripping the white and the black wires so that I can attach them to the wires on the ceiling light. It's very simple. You just do the white with the white wire, the black with the black wire, and the copper with the copper. And now I'm about to drill it to the base in the ceiling to keep it attached. Right in here, I am just changing the setting or the color of the light. This is why I actually chose this one. I can buy a ceiling fan later and determine like what bulbs I want to use and things like that. So I just went with a bright white. That's my favorite. It has like a blue undertone. Alright guys, so I did this definitely the unconventional way. I did not feel like measuring the wall and deciding where the blue tape should go. So I measured it by using the blind. So on the right hand side of the window, I started it at the third blind. So I did the same thing and I kind of just used like a level just to make sure the tape wasn't like crooked or anything. On the other side, I noticed it was crooked, so I was able to readjust it, so it's pretty easy. But if you want to be super technical, you can just like measure and mark where the blue tape should go, but I just didn't feel like doing all of that. Alright, so here guys, I am starting to actually paint. One of my least favorite things to do because we painted our whole house ourselves and it was a pain. But I'm painting right over the blue tape just because I'm going to pull that off. And so my girl Martina asked for some tips, and I would say the biggest tip is definitely put your drop cloth down because sometimes the paint splashes. And also don't put too much paint on your brush. I know we might think like, okay, I'll just add more paint to my brush and I'll be able to knock it out. But no, definitely use less paint because if you use less paint, it won't splash as bad, and it also won't drip as bad. And once it's dripping and it's dry and you maybe not see it, it looks really bad. You're actually going to see in a second Eric's going to come in and start trimming around the ceiling, and so he's going to fill in that gap because I'm not rolling all the way up to the ceiling because I don't want to nick it and then have black paint on the ceiling, then have to go back and touch up the ceiling paint. And so he's going to edge around the ceiling and then fill in the gaps for me, and then we're going to switch. So the places where he edged first, I'm going to roll right over it to make it nice and smooth. Alright guys, so once we finished painting and it looked fairly dry, I started to pull the blue tape off. Now blue tape, depending on the brand, has a lot of adhesive to it, and so it will rip the paint off your walls and expose the drywall. And so I don't like to leave the blue tape on too long, but you also don't want to leave it pull it off too early because it'll pull the paint off as well. But like here you'll see me pulling the excess blue tape off because it just has so much adhesive on it. So just be careful with this step. Slow is best. Alright, so here I'm just using my level to make sure that my shelf is straight, and I already actually nipped in the wall where my first screw goes. And so now what I'm doing is I'm putting in my butterfly anchor, I think it's called. And the great thing about these is they have wings in them that when you put the screw in them, they'll expand and then they'll just attach to the wall, so it doesn't easily like slip out the wall. Because sometimes the drywall screws will wiggle once the like drywall is kind of compromised, or it's like you have too many holes or the hole is too big or something. So these really prevent that from taking place. And I'm doing that also because he's putting something weighted on this shelf, so he might lean on the shelf, there might be heavy books on the shelf, and so the butterfly anchor truly helps to keep the shelf in place even when it has some weight to it. Alright guys, so right here I'm getting super duper excited. I'm actually starting to draw the constellation, and as soon as I draw the first couple ones, I'm like, oh my god, yes, this is it, this is the look. And so I first googled some like constellation patterns and I was trying to mimic them, but then I was like, forget it, let me just go with the flow and do what feels good, and it truly turned out perfectly. All right, y'all, so this is the part right here. I put the rug out and I didn't like it at all at first because it kind of looked like a faded black or a blue, and I instantly feel like, nope, don't like it. As soon as I put it down, I feel like it was the wrong shape, and it was just like too many square things in the room, so I definitely wasn't feeling it. So right here I'm just like looking at it, from side to side and really trying to decide if this is something I really, really want. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't like it, but I don't want to have to send it back. Like, I want to use it. And so at this very moment, I thought, what if I put it under the bed? I'm trying to lift the bed up to see how heavy it is before I commit to the idea. I think Eric was at work and I really just wanted to get it done. I am very, very headstrong. And here I'm just like measuring with my eyes, like, okay, is this going to work? How is it going to work? And you'll see, guys, it came out like perfectly. I literally decided this when I was actually recording it, and it just worked so beautifully. You guys see I'm committed to it, okay? I got the back of the rug in there, and now I'm trying to figure out how am I going to lift this heavy old bed. And I said, the strongest part of my body are my legs. Let me use my legs to lift this thing up. You guys, I am so headstrong. When I want to do something, I don't care. I'm going to get it done. I don't make excuses. I just get it done. It didn't faze me at all. The bed is not that heavy. I just am not strong enough on my upper body to lift it with my hands and drag the rug at the same time. And so using my legs and then pulling it under was literally genius. Here is the room. It came out so wonderful. So first things first, let's take a look at the chalkboard paint at the top. It is so Wonderful. So I started with like Googling constellation patterns or whatever, but I was like, forget it, let me just go with it. And it looks so good. At the last minute, we decided to put his name up here to blend in with the constellation. We were going to do Chunk, then we were going to do Trey. That's his like official nickname since he's the third, but Eric was like, no, do his real first name. So we did that. Love it so much. This little light came from Amazon. So cute. I can't wait to see it at night. He saw a glimpse of it and went crazy. All right, now here is the bed, guys. I really like the way the bed came out. We were going to get the other one, guys, from the pole, but it was going to take so long to get here. And so we really wanted to have his bed here when we moved in, so we went with this one. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I love that it has so much additional storage, and he can like just make it his own and do what he wants to do. So I didn't want to fill every drawer up with something. I mean, it may be clothes, but I mean, not really, because he has a dresser, so we'll see. But of course, we had to display his books. These are his favorite books, by the way. If I didn't already say, the beds came from Amazon. These pillowcases came from Amazon, and that big pillow thing from Target, we had it for a while. It was actually under his little tent in his nursery, but we decided to just throw it on his bed. But the practical pillow is this one for him to sleep on. And then I'm glad we did this little micro plush blanket and not the star one, so it's like not overpowering the space. I know you guys see me fumbling with this rug. It was in the middle of the room because I didn't want to have the same issue I feel like I have in the playroom, where there's like a big empty space in the middle of the room. But I did not like it. I didn't like the shape. I just didn't like it at all, but it fits perfectly under the bed. I'm so happy I thought of that like last minute, and it looks wonderful, and it's not overpowering. And I love how under the bed, of course, it's dark, and so when he's under there playing, it'll still just like have this dark space thing, constellation thing. I'm just so happy that turned out so wonderful, because I was going to be mad if I had to send it back. All right, let's get into this little tent canopy situation. I love how it's in this space where it doesn't block the window, and I opened up the window to make sure, and because this is like practically see-through, it doesn't block or distract any light, which I love. I was at first going to be like, okay, let me find some different pillows that go better, but no, these pillows are, well, the black pillows and the gray little floor circular pillow are all very comfy. I like the little cloud pillow with the stars on it and the little rocket. I'm like, Tiana, this is the kids' room, please stop trying to match everything like it's your room. And I just really love the way it came out, for sure. And the rocket pillow goes with the pillows right there, so that's right. That look good. I'm not gonna steam his canopy because sometimes we like to fold it up and tie it, so it's gonna stay wrinkly, and it's okay. All right, here is his other little book section. I'm obsessed with having books out because he loves to read. I have some Bible story books, a little dream in the back right there. That is by a fellow YouTuber. And Goodnight Moon, Goodnight Gorilla, 2 popular books. And then Don't Wake the Tiger. He loves to read that to me. I have his Constellation hamper over here. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's a dark blue. It doesn't have much structure either, which I don't like. But it's cool. It's going to serve its purpose. I'm just stuck it in the corner because when the basket gets really high, it can balance off these 2 walls. So, or this wall and this dresser. So that's fine. It'll serve its purpose. I'm not going to send it back. And then his existing dresser, his hat he's had since he was a baby. And here's the 50-inch. It looks really good. I'm glad we went with that size. And then we have his little waste basket / diaper pail, the Ubi. Love that one. No problems out of it. He's had this for ever, for 2+ years. So absolutely love it, and it's aesthetically pleasing. And then we have some toys in the hallway. Ignore that. Those will go under his bed, guys. And we have this little cute little table or end table stand, whatever you want to call it. I love his little plant and his little globe on there is so cute. I think he's gonna like it. I can't wait to see what the room looks like when it's dark. And then here is his closet. I'll turn the light on. So this is why this little thing was 20 bucks from Target. I thought that it was just a really good sale. It's not the same like 8 cubby like cubicle storage, but I actually like this better. At first I wanted to do like a Shoe City theme in here. So I think this is cute. His like top 6 shoes right now. And then I have his clothes hung up, as well as all of the bins because I bought them. I just said let me keep them and we can just put things up there we do not want visible. And then he has his I'm going over somebody's house bag. Alright guys, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this room reveal. I love it so much. Like as soon as I drew the first constellation on the first like part of the wall, I was like, oh my god, I love this. So I'm just so happy seeing my vision come to life. So it's now time for us to reveal our giveaway winners. Thank you guys for being so patient with us. I chose the winners a while ago. Well, when the deadline hit, I did the winners, but I was trying to figure out a cute way to reveal who they are, but I said let me just do it in a video. Here we go. All right, so drum roll please. The first winner is Gwen Family Adventures. Congrats, congrats, congrats. The next winner is At Home with Shirley. Congrats. And then the last winner is Kinky Curly 85. I'm super duper excited. Thank you guys so much for all your genuine love and support. I'm going to DM you on Instagram and you will claim your prize there. So all of my winners will win a $50 gift card to Target. So awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Chomp chomp. Come here. You ready? You ready? Woo. Go ahead inside. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. You see your room? Let's turn it on. Woo. You see your room?
That's all I need for you to believe.